Digimon shirt? Robot hand? Must be Tuesday.
Talking Threads.
So you know when I said that the next time you'd see me I'd probably be bald? Well, when I said that, I forgot that the day that I post is Tuesday and the day that the Cops for Cancer head shave is Thursday. So probably the next time you see me, I will be bald. Anyway, the theme for this week, if I'm correct, is a sort of before and after of your life before and after Talking Threads. Which is good, because I was saying to the group that this week I'm really in the mood to bare my soul and be like super open and honest with everybody. So my life before Talking Threads was everything up until this past summer. So I'm not going to go into that in huge, excruciating detail, because I'm the kind of person who, when they have a story to tell, it takes as long to tell the story as it did to live it in the first place. So unless you want to be sitting here for 17 and a quarter years, and I think that also breaks YouTube's upload limits, then we're going to have to do the abridged version. In my intro video, I already talked about like where I grew up, and all the places that I moved to when I was a kid, but I didn't get a chance to really go into what my early life was like, if anybody is at all interested. And to be honest, I didn't particularly like it. I was the youngest of three, and at the time I was considered the youngest of three girls. And anybody who's been watching my videos for any amount of time knows that that was a little bit tough for me. I tended to think of myself as a tomboy. You know, most of my friends were guys. Most of what I liked to do was boyish. My dad even would describe me as the son he never had. And that's when I started to think about, why did I have to be the son he never had? Why couldn't I be the son that he did have? And for quite a few years I really struggled with that. The idea that I was a girl when I didn't want to be. And then when I was maybe 14, I started looking into a little bit more of the idea of gender nonconformity and transgender and transsexualism. And it was like a weight lifted from my shoulders. Just to be able to say, oh, that's what that means. That's what I'm going through. This is why I feel like such a weirdo, was freeing, even if I couldn't say it to anybody else, just me. And you know, it was never really a question of a painful change of identity. It was more just trying to get other people to see me the way that I had always seen myself, which I still have not fully succeeded in. One of the most difficult things for me is living at this school where I am the only boy in a girl's dorm. So if that was the first 17 and a third of my life, then how has it changed since I joined the Talking Threads? Not only have I become busier and had more obligations, which is good, don't get me wrong, I love it, I love you guys, but also I've noticed a dramatic upswing in my confidence and in my ability to deal with other people in relation to myself. Being able to talk to you guys every week about all kinds of things, being able to have a group of people that I know are listening and that I know care about what I have to say, is really amazing for my productivity and confidence. Because I feel like the more you listen to me, the more I want to say. So really, anybody who doesn't like me, it's all your fault for watching. You gotta stop encouraging me or I'll never go away. And I mean, yeah, things are not perfect. Sometimes I still don't get all my work done because I'd much rather be watching your videos or doing anything other than my work, to be honest. And sometimes there are days when I wish that things had turned out differently, and that I hadn't gone through a lot of the stuff that I sort of regret having to go through. But then there's that other part of me that doesn't regret it for a moment, because I know that It's the combination of my inherent being and my circumstances that has made me who I am. And when I get right down to it, I like who I am. Certainly there are things I would change, but, you know, my sense of self and my identity are not among that list. Oh, another thing that's changed since I joined the Talking Threads, I have started coming out to everyone. It's awesome. I feel kind of like I'm getting a reputation for being like the soppy guy who puts like uplifting music under his videos and is always talking about his feelings and about how great everybody is, but that's how I feel these days, you know, and it's been a long time since I felt like that. Like, for me, being this exuberant, being this excited for anything is a very foreign experience, and I want to share it with everybody, because I think there's a part of my mind that doesn't believe that other people have actually experienced this for their whole lives. So when I'm happy, I want to just run up to everyone and say, you know, have you felt this before? Have you ever felt this crazy feeling? It's like I'm not sad. And, you know, being happy makes me happy. And I feel like correlation does not equal causation, but there has definitely been a correlation between my joining of the Talking Threads and, you know, becoming a vlogger, and my increase in general fulfillment of life. So I guess I have you guys to thank for that. And I really want to hear what you guys have to say now. Because I'm sure that you guys are going to be just as witty and funny and heartwarming as you always are. So Nick, I'll see you tomorrow. Everybody else, I'll see you next Tuesday. Oh, and remember how I told you all to pay attention to the sound effects at the end of the video? Yeah, there's a reason for that that's going to be coming up in the next few weeks.
I love it!